Hello, my lovelies. I don't know what day it is today. Like day 15, day 14, without being sick. Well, I just got out of the shower. Just had a nice meditation. Snuggly buggly. But some interesting things that came up today that I wanted to talk about. First of all, trying to explain this in a quick way, and I never managed to explain things very quickly. But when I was younger, probably about six years old, every year we used to go over to Guernsey for the 6 weeks holiday. And in the UK, it was very different, like June, July, August, or whenever. My dad stayed at home. Hey, Trace! My dad stayed at home and worked, and myself and my brother and my mum went over. And so these people were my godparents in Guernsey, and I think he was like a pastor or something, which is kind of strange. I've got to re-ask my mum about why they were my godparents. It's very strange. But we stayed in this big old rectory, which is a pretty cool house, big mansion house, and it was right on the beach, and it was really fun in many, many ways. But one year, so when I was about 6 years old, I'd gone over and she was telling my mum how, Jane's got alopecia, which means that you have no hair and that you're going to be bald. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not obviously something that happened. And Mum was like, she's tripping. Mum wouldn't say that, but yeah. But then I remember I'd come down for breakfast and my mum would be asleep. So I'd come down and have my normal breakfast as a normal child would do. Then all of a sudden she started saying, your mum's not looking after you properly. Mum's not caring for you. You need to have more food. You're not well. You have to just eat more. So she would secretly feed me sort of like 2 serves of toast, 2 serves of cereals in the morning. And she said, don't tell your mum because otherwise she won't let me. And then you won't get well or something. Anyway, so then I went back to school in the summer. I went back to my school, and my headmistress of the school said to my mum, oh my God, Jane's put on weight this summer. And my poor mum would have had no idea. And now, previous to this, I have no recollection of being neglected as a child in that front. Not at all. There's some other events that I remember, but neglect in that way, no, I didn't feel that at all. So that right there stems the issue for my eating, because even at 6 years old, and I remember looking in the mirror and just detesting myself, just detesting the way I look, just going to a holiday camp with my friend, and just my negative talk started then. And it was so heavy for a kid to go through that. And then, of course, when you've put on weight and your parents or your family or your siblings start teasing you, or you're fat, you're this, and I didn't understand. I was a little girl, so then I'd want some chocolate, and I wasn't allowed chocolate. And then what did I learn? So I'd get upset. So what did I do? I turned to food for comfort, because that is what I'd been taught. And from there stemmed truly my issue with food and my self-image. And then, so I comfort ate, putting on weight, taking off, putting on, until sort of 14 or 15. And even was like, I'd go from being really skinny to having weight on me because I comfort ate. And that's when my girlfriend said to me, oh, Janie, you know what? You can eat all you want and just make yourself sick. Like, it's the best thing in the world. I don't know if I've said that before, but what a gift. What a gift she gave me. Actually, she did. She's given me a gift because I go from there. But so I just wanted to share, I believe that's the root of where it all came from. On another side note, my slow cooker food turned out awesome. Had some earlier. That's awesome. But another thing that happened today, which was fucking gnarly. I've got a friend who is, I love you, Trace. I've got a friend who is a financial advisor or financial planner or something. And I bumped into him yesterday and he said, oh, can I call you today? And when someone says, can I call you? I automatically go, oh gosh, I hope he's okay. Anyway, he called me and he wanted to offer his services again. And then I was thinking, oh, money, how much, da-da-da. And he's done me, if I work with him, it's ridiculous. It's such a good rate. I'm truly blessed. But anyway, during this conversation, I just wanted to shut him down, didn't want to hear it, didn't want to talk to him. Was like, just get off the phone. I was like, you know what? I'm too busy now. Excuse after excuse. I'm not good. Like, I'm good. I just need to retain information I'm doing. Maybe in a few months I get it. And he said, that's what a lot of people say, it's better to stand here. And I just didn't want a bar of it. Anyway, put the phone down. I said, you know what? I'm going for a coffee with Kay, but you're welcome to join us because he's a mate. So I left it at that. And then I went down and saw my friend and I could feel this energy in my body. And I was, and then she was asking me, how is your finances? And I just was like, everything's fine. And I just went, oh my gosh, like, what is this? And I was fully in anxiety mode. And at that point I went, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm talking about with finances. I actually don't. That's why I'm reacting like this. It's been a block for years and years and years. My mum always did the finances at home. It was always a scary time. Everyone left the house. There was all this pressure. So I blocked it out. I blocked out finances for my whole life. And I've scared. I just thought, no, something else. It will just take care of itself. And it's not something that, I need to budget or do that. I've blocked this awareness and I can feel the link to my mum. I can feel the link to the home life that was created. I mean, bless her, obviously she didn't mean to. So at that moment I went, oh my God, this is a fear. This is the dark cloud. I need to jump into it. I need to open up and say, fuck your fear. I'm here. I'm standing in it. I'm not running away from you. So when I saw him at coffee, I said, do you know what? Hey, Nicole. Hi, Bob. I said, you know what, mate? I was like, let's just take this slowly, but let's do this. Like, because obviously I've got to figure out money. But I realized at that moment that to create and go where I needed to go, that I really did need to step into looking at my finances, looking at it and not running from it, because that's not going to give me what I need. That's going to give me more of what I don't need. So that was a fucking wicked thing that happened today. So it's all a bit, I keep having to catch myself. I'm trying to run 20 steps ahead and I have to keep catching myself and going, calm back down to earth, motherfucker. And I've got my period and I've got endometriosis, so I bleed like a stuck pig. Marvelous. And it's quite painful, but that's just the way it is for now, and it's all good. I'm used to it, but so I need to keep those little hormones and everything else under check, so I'm not running away with the moon. That's why I did some meditation today. But I'm absolutely buggered. Like, I know, stepping into the fear. That's where the fucking magic is. That's where the magic is. In that moment, I realized it. Yeah, it's so uncomfortable as a positive. Yeah, it's so true. Like, just going, fuck yeah. So good. And then I was like celebrating my anxiousness. That's all right, Nicole. It's all good, Bob. Celebrating my anxiousness. So all the lesson it taught me. Anyway, I'm going to go. I will see you beauties soon. And Trace, I'll talk to you soon too. I love you guys. Bye.